Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, starring Dame Judi Dench, Bill Nye, and a bunch of other people. So, as always, I'm going to do the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off with the furry, I feel like there was a dog in this at some point. Feel like there was a dog? Anywho, no, not a furry. Moving on. So, this is a movie about old people enjoying their lives. I believe it was based on a book. I've never read the book. I don't plan on reading the book. But this movie holds up quite nicely without said book. Basically, a bunch of old people from England-ish area, maybe other places, but I think mostly just England, decide that, they all have various reasons for going to India, to this hotel that's been advertised as an ideal location for older people. And so they get there, and it's not all that it's cracked up to be, but not all, pretty much they all chose this place because none of them are well off enough to go somewhere nicer. And it was really, this movie is it's a sweet, sweet movie. You get to delve into the lives of most of these characters. Now, it's not the longest movie in the world, or at least it didn't feel like the longest movie in the world. You get to see a lot of things about their lives, and I like it because it's definitely one of those show not tell movies, because you see these small interactions with people and you can tell that it's taking place over a longer length of time, and you're able to just infer so much of these relationships from just these small little interactions, from these small looks, and it's so great. I had a fun time throughout this. I would say probably the only really negative thing that I would say about this movie for me is that it reminded me that India has, or had, I believe still has, a caste system, which is a little depressing to me, just because of how ridiculous caste systems are. Sorry, not sorry to my Indian viewers. Castes are stupid. Anywho, but it is, speaking of India, it was neat to be able to see so much of, and I don't know, maybe it was filmed in some other fucking country, but I feel like it was actually filmed in India, just given how it felt so genuine to be able to see a lot of things. And this movie is not one of those, let's go see all the exotic places and check out the, fancy temples of whatever. You get, I think it's set in Delhi, and that's where you're at, that is where it takes place in. And so it's not checking out the landmarks, but you are getting to see the daily life of Delhi and what's going on there, at least as of when this either movie is set or filmed. So we're still relatively recent times. Not, I would say pre-cell phone time frame, but not too much earlier than that. Anyway, so it was a great, fun time. I love Bill Nye's character. He is always a win. Dame Judi Dench is also always a win. Loved seeing her in it. Loved her narration for some of the bits. I really loved the hotel manager. He was just a really fun character, as well as his love interest was a fun character. I will say, he pissed me off a couple times because I'm just like, no, come on, just do this right. But, that's what happens in movies with, the rom-com type of thing. It's not an overall rom-com, but there's bits of it, and what has to happen in those. Like, the guy or whoever's never going to make the right decision to start with. There has to be the, I'm not going to explain movie process to you. Anywho, this was a fun time. You got to see the different interactions. There were some characters that you really liked, some that you really don't, and how they either grew or didn't grow according to, how this was done. It was a lot of fun to just see these people's lives from this perspective, almost like a side viewer, if you will. It's not a found footage movie, but it did really feel like you were kind of like like you were an observer, like you were a part of this hotel, and I really liked that. It was a fun time, and man, that hotel manager's girlfriend is hot. Whew. Anywho, so this is a fantastic movie. I would say that the music was not super duper memorable, and there's no it's not a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. There's not massive firefights and everything else. It is a down to earth movie to get into these people's lives, to explore and to feel and to experience them. I would say that it is not an uber depressing movie. It's not a super duper uplifting movie, but I think overall you're going to come away with a joyful feeling because of just what you get to see and experience. But it is not without its sad moments. Whew! It is not without its sad moments. But very good movie. Highly recommend. And yeah, have any of you seen the sequel? And did you like it? I'm not going to watch the sequel, I don't think, because I just liked how this movie was so much. I don't even know if they have the same characters or what, but when I was IMDbing this, I saw that there was the second best exotic Marigold hotel, and that I liked how this movie ended. I thought it ended perfectly. So, did you like the second one? If you saw it, would you watch a second one after having watched this one? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyhow, that's really all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.